Mr. Should I call you Mr.?
Ronald Karauri, the Kasarani MP, is once again in the spotlight. And of course, it's nothing to do with parliament, emotions, or maendeleo. This is strictly personal life territory, the one thing that seems to keep Ronald Karauri's name on people's mouths. And the internet has been eating it up bite by bite. Right now, Ronald Karauri is one of the most talked about names online, and for reasons he probably didn't see coming. Or maybe he did?
Then I'm gonna ask you, what's your favorite thing about me? Baby.
I don't know. I don't have an answer.
Oh my god!
But before we get into why he's trending today, let's rewind a little. Back in April 2025, Ronald Karauri was exposed for allegedly having an affair with Tanzanian socialite Nana Dolls. Nana Dolls herself came out publicly confirming that they were indeed involved. However, she insisted that at the time, Karauri had already separated from his wife. The story made waves, blogs ran with it, we did a video on it, and then, like many Kenyan scandals, it slowly faded.
No, it just affected me so much.
Tanzanian socialite Nana Dolls, who was alleged to be having an affair with Ronald Karauri, Kasarani MP, and even admitted to it, recently did an interview. Fast forward to now, and with these fresh accusations shaking the internet, people can't help but ask, were we distracted back then? Was that story exactly what it looked like, or was it smoke covering a much bigger fire? Yesterday came a huge plot twist. A young man identified as Muay took to Instagram and had what can only be described as a full-blown online crash out. In a series of emotional posts and stories, Muay spilled what he claims is his long-standing connection with Ronald Karauri. Disclaimer: most of what we will cover here in this video are allegations made by Muay publicly on his Instagram stories. According to Muay, who openly identifies as LGBTQ, he and Karauri allegedly knew each other very well. But before we even get there, he first raised alarm bells, claiming that his life was in danger. He alleged that he had noticed suspicious tracking, not just of himself, but also of his brother. He also claimed to be receiving threats from anonymous pseudo-accounts. It is these events that actually caused the crash out he had on Instagram. Here's one of the alleged threats he claimed to have received from a pseudo Instagram account. Hata uende miezi ngapi, utarudi tu na nitakushika. Najua hauko but nikishindwa kukupata nitachukua bro yako. Hiyo gari uweke bulletproof juu nitakushika na You definitely know what to do, or you leave me with no option. And in his own words, the person he believed was behind all this, Ronald Karauri. So why would the sitting MP allegedly go to such lengths? According to Muay's claims, the two allegedly had a transactional relationship that went on for an extended period. He described it as a situation where companionship, if you know what I mean, was exchanged for money. Again, allegations. Muay further claimed that during this alleged relationship, videos were recorded, allegedly at Karauri's insistence, and that he decided to duplicate them as a form of self-protection because you never know with these big fish. His words once again. He says the relationship eventually ended when he got into a new one. However, according to him, the story didn't end there. He claims that later on they connected, although briefly. They had met at a certain location and they kicked it off once again, but this time it didn't last. However, once he decided to cut things off completely, Karauri allegedly refused to let go. Allegedly because of fear over the existence of those videos and also the attachment they had developed. Muay implied that this refusal to let go is what triggered the alleged threats and intimidation. Now we can all agree that's heavy stuff right there. And here's where things get even more interesting. This is not the first time Ronald Karauri has faced similar whispers online. Back in April 2025, interestingly, around the same time the Nana Dolls affair surfaced, blogger Maverick Aoko had made multiple posts alleging that Ronald Karauri is bisexual. At the time, many dismissed it as noise, speculation, and besides, we were mostly focused on the Nana Dolls affair thing. But now with these new claims resurfacing, people are connecting dots. Coincidence? Timing? Or carefully layered narratives? Adding fuel to the fire, Nana Dolls has already reacted. First, she jumped into Karauri's comment section with a now deleted remark asking, "Should I call you mister?" A comment that didn't stay up for long. Shortly after, she took to Instagram stories, switching tone notably and firmly insisting that Ronald Karauri is not gay. "I don't know why you all tagging me cause it's none of my business, but still I have been with that man way too long to have noticed if he was gay. He is not gay and never will he be. We're not together and I'm kinda happy you all dragging him cause he lied and humiliated me for no good reason. So he's kinda having the taste of his own medicine. Kongelewa uongo. I have moved on with my life, but I can publicly confirm that he is not gay. So stop tagging me." What has also raised eyebrows is how quickly comments on Ronald Karauri's Instagram page are disappearing. Now, of course, Kenyans being Kenyans and netizens being netizens, people who are receiving the tea, drinking it, and then going to comment on his page. But the comments were disappearing pretty fast. And is this something that makes us question him even more? Well, you tell me. But at least now you know, if you didn't, why Ronald Karauri is trending. And of course, if you want the hour-by-hour breakdown of the tea as it's being served, go or head over to BNN Basic Instagram. That's the GPS where Edgar Obare has been closely following the story and keeping people updated. It's why many Kenyans are getting the updates. But for now, let's take a look at how Kenyans online are reacting. "Most men live double lives, man. The fuck do you mean Karauri is gay? I'm not homophobic, but this one has really thrown me off balance. Men claim they can't multitask, but live in 2 or 3 different realities. Trust not even your own shadow in this Kanairo. Men will embarrass you." For Ronald Karauri, his dead political career is now buried. There's no comeback from that. Kenyans hate Sim2 merchants. He just gave his opponents free speech. They'll be like, "Ama mnataka yule jamaa wa kubomolewa." Mnasema Karauri ni mpokezi wa Getamuri, someone asks, with another one commenting, "Yani mnapea Karauri millions kila weekend na badala aende badis kama Hantel anaenda kugeuzwa." So doleful. So what are your thoughts on these claims and allegations? Comment down below, and also thank you for watching this video. Remember to stay tuned right here on BNN for more updates and more videos.